AITA, if I dumped my girlfriend after I found out about her past. I, 40M, have been going out with my GF, 32F, since last August. We have a great relationship generally. I would say the only weak patch in our relationship is intimacy. Not necessarily frequency, but quality. I would describe her as very vanilla and I'm quite kinky. Like only one or two positions and it took her ages to get undressed with me. Doesn't like head, conveniently accepts it though. But the relationship is great in a lot of ways, so I've turned a blind eye. Asking her about it, she said she had a lot of partners before we got together, and when COVID happened, she found herself on her own, so she worked on herself and discovered herself. She never said how many guys she's been with, but I assumed it's more than me. Which isn't hard as I've only been with less than 10 women in my life. She said before me, she hasn't had intimacy in about 2 years. We've been getting serious lately, and by chance I introduced her to my foster bro, 31M. I've known him for over 20 years, so I love him like a true sibling. Everything seemed okay in the meeting, but afterwards he messaged me asking to talk. He said he realized he knows where he knows her from. Basically, he said he realizes she was this girl that was that notorious and who, when he and his mates went out, she was a real slag. Basically, she was into everything and anything, threesomes, spit roasts, group activities, everything. She even did an amateur corn apparently. He protests he never slept with her, but knows loads of his mates who did. He said the rule of thumb, if she was out, you knew you'd be lucky apparently. I couldn't get it out my mind, so asked her about what he said. She basically admitted it, saying yep, she was that person. She apologized for keeping it from me but said she was ashamed of it and that she isn't that person anymore. Since then, I feel really weird about her. I feel basically she's a hypocrite. She doesn't do certain acts or positions yet did in the past. She once had a go at me for watching corn yet did it herself in the past. In terms of her number, it seems like she's well in triple digits. I've been trying to process it, but a couple of days ago she tried to have intimacy and tried to do things she's never wanted to do. Basically acted all different. I told her to stop and it feels weird, and she got all defensive and said, isn't it what I want? I don't know why, it just feels not. I can't explain it, but I feel like something is broken between us. I love her, but I can't look at her the same way again. AITA, if I broke up with her over her past.